Hi guys, we've got the new Caley's here, the 01T's. We're going to be trying out, giving them a review, and it will be an honest one because we've paid for them. We haven't been given them by Caley, we've actually paid for them. So we're going to go around, me and Matthew, we're going to hit a few, well, I'm going to play the full round with them because I've swapped my AP2s out, so I'm ready for a new set, so I thought just dive straight in. Never swung them before, still brand new, clean as a whistle. So yeah, we're going to give them a razz, we'll let you know what we think. Right. Yeah, it's recording, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. You told me that, I'd have pressed it.
Done that last time, didn't you? What do you call it? Ooh. Oh, come back. That's horrible. Got to get through them, Anna.
Oh, it's going. Oh, I wasn't doing that the other day.
So I'm liking these irons so far.
Yeah.
I've only had one bad strike. They are very crisp, clean looking iron. One thing I do find very different to the AP2s I've been in is this top edge here is quite thick compared to the AP2s, which I thought would be off-putting, but it's not. It's
Maybe you can grind it down.
I'm quite light, yeah. Fucking kick it down. Oh. The grips feel a lot, well, they are a lot thinner than what I've got on the AP2s as well. And I thought that might be an issue, but it's actually not. That's horrible. Sound a bit thin.
It took a little difficult. I didn't get it out of the middle. The groove right.
A groove low, fuck off. See what though, I'm noticing with the flight on these, even the miss-hit shots are still trying to penetrate. Whereas the AP2s, you slightly toe one and it's a bit pissy and a bit. See if we can do a bit better with this one. Yeah, it's on there. I'm going to say that's just slightly left to right as you get to the top end. You're going to put through most of it.
Yeah. Uphill.
Uphill, definitely.
Where's your left to right, Dan?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Sorry, Dan, after just reading my foot on purpose. Took me off.
Yep. I think your ball's my line as well. I think it could be in my way.
I'm not moving it, so you have to go around it. It is dead on your line, I think.
Proper. There's going to be a proper lag put. Nice little uphill foot put tap in.
Never started far enough left.
No, that's what I'm saying. Lag put, but I've never got it nowhere near, have I? Oh. Fucking eye shut this bunny lad. Whoop. Either.
Or with brake, it needed a bit of brake.
Look at this, glorious. The first decent game of golf we've had this year, first decent weather. Apart from Portugal. And that pissed it down on the last day. Yeah, in bad weather. Yeah. What are you thinking of it, Matthew?
Very nice. Very nice. A bit shinier than mine. Catch the sunlight a bit. For my taste.
What do you think to the grip?
It has got a nice. I didn't think the club face was going to be as big. It is quite nice. Quite a nice friendly club face.
Yeah.
The grip is a little bit skinny, to be honest.
Yeah.
What I'm used to having in my hands. I'm used to a bit more girth.
For fuck's sake.
So let's stick to the club review.
I thought the same, but I'm actually striking them very well.
Oh, that was a horrible strike.
Yeah, very flip that, but it's going to...
End up all right. Stay there. Oh,
They might have just caught a piece as it come off the right.
off the back.
The 01T's from Caley. What can you say? As you can see, we're back home now. Golf course was chocker, really busy. We didn't get enough footage, to be fair. There was, yeah, we just seemed to be standing around, getting in people's way, letting people through, trying to be quiet. We just didn't get enough footage. But overall, the clubs are good and they're going to stay in my bag, to be fair. The AP2s, which I took out this morning, I still like Titleist. They're still a good brand, good irons, can't argue with them. But one thing I've noticed massively with the 01T's is they are a lot more forgiving. I'm not sure they're supposed to be that much more forgiving than the AP2s. But even on toy strikes or little cutty ones where you tend to lose it all in the air and it just drops down weak to the right, these are still trying to go, just trying to go. I've never had a 4-iron in my bag. I had a 4-iron in there today, it's about 4 times and flushed it every single time. Should have had one before now. The looks are great, the grips were a little bit thin. Maybe it gave them I would say a cheap feeling, but that's a little bit disrespectful because it's just not what I'm used to. But I didn't mind. I thought the grips would be a problem, but they weren't. They weren't. The first time, the first hole, I just pushed my drive out to the right, left myself out 170 into the pin, a little bit more than I would like to. And I put a 5-iron to about 12 foot. So I'm taking that all day long. And then around the green is what I noticed as well. I'm somebody that likes to use different irons around the green. When I get down there, I don't just whip out my 58. I'll have a look and I'll use anything from a 7 to a 58 or putter around the green. And I did notice with a couple of little chips I had today, which I didn't quite hit as clean as I would want to, I was still getting them close enough to knock them in. I was still up and down on them, whereas I know fine well with my 9-iron from the AP2s, they would be quite a bit short. These weren't. They were running out. The flight on them is a little bit lower. But all in all, I mean, I don't want to say anything bad about Titleist. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not quite good enough for the AP2s. I'm 7.6 handicapper, so I'm assuming I should be hitting AP2s. Okay, but I found a massive difference between the mishits with the Caleys in comparison to the AP2s. My 9-iron for AP2s can go anywhere between 125 and 150. That's a massive gap. These Caleys 01T's today didn't flush every single one of them when I was at 9-irons, but I'm not sure, but I bet there wasn't 10 yards, maybe it's less between them all. So that's a big bonus for me. Like I said, they came out the box. They came out the box this morning and in my bag, actually in the golf course, in the car park of the golf course, which went to Whickham Golf Course, by the way. It's a fantastic course. Get yourself around there if you get a chance. Just don't go on there. What day are we on today? Monday? Tuesday? I can't remember. Don't go on today. Chocker. But yes, the looks fantastic. It's one thing I did notice, which I meant to show you on a video. If you run your nail down the grips and feel the grip on them, on the 01T's, it felt a little bit smoother. Now my AP2 is a 10-year-old, and my AP2 still felt like they had a bit more grip on them. Even though there was shots I have it today, which I know fine well my AP2s wouldn't have stopped and come back like these have. I don't know. But yes, that was quite surprising, just how quick the would stop, especially on the ones that you really flushed out the centre. Look how they come back to me. And yeah, apart from that, I mean, the looks, the grips, I mean, I'm still not a fan of the grips, but the weight, so I might just stick with them for now and see how they pan out. The distances are definitely going further than the AP2s, and the miss hits for me was massive. The miss hits were so big for me because I'm not playing as much as I want to play, and I'm not striking the AP2s as consistently as I should be, or I have been in the past. Now, I've played the same with these today, but the yardage is, again, it's there. I'm a big fan of these clubs. The grips, I said, yeah, I'm going to leave them as they are. Let's just see how it goes for now. But Caley 01T's is a definite big tick for me. And the price. I mean, you can't argue with the price in comparison to other clubs out there. You can't even get a decent second-hand set for a brand new set of them Caleys. So, yeah, if you're out there looking for a new set of clubs, or, you know, depending on your handicap, you might want to go for the other ones. I think they're are they the OTs, or I'm not sure. But yeah, these are more forgiving set out there. But these mid-handicappers to low-handicappers, yeah, all day long. Absolutely, I'm going to say fantastic, because that is what they are. That is exactly what they are, in my opinion. Can't argue with them. So yeah, Caley's all the way.